It is the eve of the departure for my trip, and we're getting the van packed up now. It is a 2006 Town & Country, and I've made curtains here that are just bed sheets that I got from Target. And then I put a gray flannel on the back, and then just knotted the cord here and put it up with wig pins here in the top. So, and then I also left some space, if you can see, on either side there, so when they're closed, there's no gaps. And so here's the bed, and I've got my little piece of art hanging there, my little vision board, and the bed pulls out. So this section here, you have to get over the floor, but it lifts and pulls out to the edge here. And the big pillows that are there in the back lay down there so that when my partner joins me for a couple of weeks, that he has a place to stay. So going to be powering with a Goal Zero 400 Yeti. I am going through menopause, and so if I don't have fans on me at all times, it's going to be bad. So these are the little tent fans that I got, and I put red tape on them so that they would be not as visible when I got up in the night, or when I need to get up and go to the bathroom, that I could not blind myself with those LEDs. And have a net here that's hanging. Oh, it looks like my other net fell down. That's why it's foggy. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that in a second. So I've got a net hanging here on the handle, and I had another net that was hanging up here that had some sweaters in it, but I look like I need to do that again. And then if you come around, storage here underneath. There's another big bin that'll be going back in that spot, but I haven't finished packing yet. I've got craft materials here because creativity keeps me alive. It is literally life support for me. So I've got another project box back there. And then down here is like my toolbox, my first aid kit. And I'll have to come back in a second. Jason, can you pull that down and we can show them the clothes cupboard. This is my honey bunny, Jason. So here's a cupboard that I made out of foam board insulation and duct tape. So we've got my pants on one side, and then everything else is in packing cubes. And then they're underneath there too. And then I just kind of wedge that stick there to make sure that everything stays closed during transit. So if you can, okay. And then we'll come around here to the back, to the kitchen. So here's what it looks like in the back. I got luggage ties on this. These two cushions are for Jason's bed when he comes. This pillow is where my blankets and sheets are. Got 2 sets of sheets and a full-size blanket in there. And then when it's time for dinner, then I can just move this. I'm gonna put it down here for right now. And this is gonna be the kitchen surface. And I've got a gas one dual fuel. Oh, it always opens on the wrong side. I need to put something. So this is a dual fuel. It can do propane or butane. Just flip it up like that. Super, super easy. But butane isn't always everywhere, and it doesn't do very good when it's freezing. So this can do propane. The cord for it is in there, but I've bought butane to start the trip out. I got a bear-proof cooler because I am going to be going through bear country, and I've got a little net there on top that has all my kitchen utensils, like cooking utensils, and this is more kitchen utensils and spices and things like that. Here underneath, with the town and country, you have all this space underneath the floorboards. So this is my dry goods, and then under there I've got cutting board, dish board. I don't know if you can see very well right now. There's a foldable pot back there. Oh, thank you. So that pot that looks like a skillet right now is a 3-quart pot. It is huge. It's silicone and it pops out. That green handled is a cutting board and a sink. And then there's the dish drainer that also collapses, really small and collapses. And then this thing is my kitchen cupboard, and it's a picnic basket, and it doesn't work very well, a picnic basket. Like, you pack all the food in, and then you turn it up to carry it, and it spills, as you can see by the horrible stains there. But it was so cute, I couldn't throw it away, and now I'm glad I didn't, because it's a perfect touch. And so I can just prop it up like that, then my stuff isn't like jingling around, and then just well, I'm gonna have to rearrange that, I guess. Close that up and tie it here to the pegboard. And let's see what else I want to show you. So over on this side, oh, will you come here with the light, babe? So over on this side, apparently town and countries have a problem with the passenger side door, you needing to manually lock it after a certain time. So since this door is kind of gimpy, that's why we built the bed on this side. But this is like a camp chair and a fold-out table. This is a trash can that ties to the back of the chair. And then under here is like a cooler air conditioner. So I put ice down in there, and it's got an opening for a fan on top and then 2 openings on the side. So that'll go onto the nightstand when I'm sleeping. And then down there is my dirty clothes hamper. And then when we took a trial trip earlier in a Juicy van, we tried taking like a luggable loo with a 3-gallon bucket. And I have arthritis in my knees and back and hips. And so that just did not work. And so I had to figure something else out. So what I've got here is a twin mattress protector. It's a waterproof mattress protector. And I got a pretty heavy duty bedpan. And I bought gel lining pads to go inside so that if I need to pee in the middle of the night, I can get up and do that. So this is not going to be up all the time. It stays in the crate that's there in the front, but I wanted to show how to do this. So if you also have arthritis in your knees and hips and can't squat down on things, this could be a good solution for you, especially with stealthing and stuff. It just, and then, so I made sure that I could get from the bed here to the front, in case anything happens. I need to be able to get to the bathroom, and if something happens and I need to leave quickly, I need to be able to get to the driver's seat. So we made sure that there was clearance, as you can see here from the bed, for me to just get off the bed and walk right up there. If Jason's with me, I can draw the curtains for privacy. I've got these shades that I made out of Thermix and, again, sheets from Target on one side and gray flannel on the other. And then here at the front, I have my little altar. So there's Grandmother Bear in the forest and Spider Woman. These both sit on my ancestor altar here at the house. And since this is my ancestral Borderlands Truth and Reconciliation tour, it seemed fitting that I would take them with me. So yeah, so that's the tour. And tomorrow morning is the launch date. I'm going to be going down through Texas to see family first, and then the first big stop is Mobile, Alabama, and the museum that they have there. It's the site of the last slave ship to enter America, and there's also a really amazing museum there that's really facing our history of lynching. So that's going to be the big first stop, planned stop anyway. So I hope you will keep watching, and we'll see you on the road.